Alright. Hi everyone. Welcome back to TalkingArmas. Hope y'all been safe during this crazy year. Glad you took the time to check out this segment. Today, we'll be demonstrating another unboxing. We have here a brand new Ruger LCP II chambered in the 22 long rifle. Let's begin. Woke up this morning with an urge to surprise my wife with breakfast and a brand new pistol. So I picked up something easy for her to slide and conceal carry when out on the road.
I got you.
I was very glad she was impressed with the gun. I really love this gal, glad she's happy. Let's move on to the pistol. As usual, it came with the chamber flag, a chamber lock which is real easy to install, a great feature for storage and child safety, and also a speed loader. We have our manual and warranty papers, and of course the box. The gun looks very cool, feels light yet durable. I'm gonna take this chamber flag out. Neat little red piece of plastic. One thing that caught my attention is the safety. It seems to only work when the pistol is cocked or slid back a bit. Let me dry fire real quick. But when the gun is empty, the tab won't budge one bit. Kinda weird, but nothing out of the norm apparently, since the manual mentions this process. Let's go ahead and see how the trigger pull and reset turned out. The trigger is smooth but not crisp, has a little room and tension before firing. As for the reset, it isn't short but at least has an audible click to it. For sure it's going to be interesting to see if my wife likes shooting it. Gonna pop out this 10-round magazine. Has some awesome spring action there. The product is made of steel and has some nice logos stamped on the sides. The follower functions well, and it will be a whole new experience for me using a speed loader. I've never tried one before. I'm guessing you just press down the follower with the device and load one by one without dealing with any stress on your fingertips. Enough with the mag, let's study some of the features the LCP II has. The grip texture feels great and pretty aggressive. Got a durable polymer trigger guard here, with a little more texture in the front. The trigger surface is comfy and the slide feels very solid. Let me demonstrate the lock feature in case you were wondering how it works. Just go ahead and lock the slide back, insert the rope through the chamber and magazine well, and lock away. Again, a great feature for some. I personally don't use them much though. Now for a quick field trip, the fun part of these unboxings. As always, make sure your gun is safe and empty. We've already done that, so let's go ahead and locate the takedown pin positioned here between the slide and frame. Go ahead and grab a flathead for this process. You're going to have to nudge out the pin with it. Should be easy to take out. I was a little cautious here because I didn't know if I should expect a spring to pop out. Once that is removed, rack the slide forward and expect the hardware to detach from the LCP frame. Very easy, and look, now we have the recoil spring assembly exposed. Let's place the polymer frame down and lay the spotlight on the slide. Again, you have your recoil spring assembly and an interesting firing system here that we will get into more detail later on. But first let's take a gander at the recoil assembly and barrel. The assembly is pretty simple, just a blue recoil spring and black guide rod. Then we have our barrel chambered in 22 long rifle and made of stainless steel. Man, this has a nice finish on this barrel. Let's go ahead and skip forward to the barrel grooves. Pretty much another one of my favorite parts from these demonstrations is showing y'all these barrel spirals. They're somewhat hypnotic with its intriguing precision. Alright, we're done peeking through here. It's time to scope out the slide. Great chunk of alloy steel, has some nice grip serrations on both the front and back. Now flip this over and we can finally talk about the firing system. This is really cool. I thought it was a striker fire, especially after playing with the striker style trigger. It actually still has a hammer inside. Pretty weird, right? Here's the nifty little loaded chamber indicator. And your fixed iron sights, which I heard were a nice improvement from the LCP I. A lot of cool features on the slide. Let's start describing the polymer frame. Has a confident design, got your slide lock there. Nothing else to really show at this moment, but for sure we will get into much more details when we do a cleaning demonstration after a range test. Until then, let's wrap this video up and start reassembling the pistol. But first, before I forget, let's have a little fun labeling the spread left in front of you. We have your slide, recoil spring assembly, polymer frame, 10-round magazine, chamber lock, barrel, takedown pin, speed loader, chamber flag, manual, and the cardboard box. Awesome, let's piece this gun back together now. Okay, so first grab your barrel and insert it into the slide until the barrel lug rests in its intended position. Once that is done, have your recoil assembly ready to press in and secure like so. Make sure this end is well seated on the lug. Perfect. We have the slide assembled. Now to reattach it onto the polymer frame. Remember not to lose your takedown pin. We will need it for the next step. Align the slide with the frame rails, rack back, lock, then get relaxed because reinserting the takedown pin can be pretty finicky. As you can see, there is a spring leg blocking the takedown pin from inserting. You will have to wedge the pin in at a certain angle under the leg and push through in order to lock the gun together. One thing I did wrong here though was not racking and locking the slide back before placing the pin. Notice here I had to slide it a bit in order for the pin to lock in place. And there, all done reassembling the LCP II. Last recommended step is to place an empty mag and make sure the safety, trigger pull, and reset are working properly. Cool, that was an intriguing demonstration. I really hope this helps in any way. If you have any questions or comments regarding the LCP II, please feel free to leave it in the section below. Happy 4th of July, y'all, and as always, safe shooting.